French ship Sphinx 1776. Sphinx was a two-deck 64-gun ship of the French Navy. She was built at Brest to plans by Ollivier Fils and launched in 1776. She took the name of a recently retired 64-gun ship with the same dimensions. She fought in the American War of Independence, most notably in Suffren's campaign in the Indian Ocean. Features. She was built according to norms laid down by French shipbuilders in the 1730s and 1740s, which had aimed at a good combination of low cost and high maneuverability and armament in the face of a numerically superior British Royal Navy. The first 64-gun ship of her type was launched in 1735, followed by dozens of others until the end of the 1770s, a decade in which they were definitively outclassed by 74-gun ships. As with all French warships of this era, she had an oak hull, pine masts and hemp ropes and sails. She not only carried fewer guns than a 74-gun ship, her 64 iron guns were of lower caliber, 26 24-pounder guns on one gun deck, 28 12-pounder guns on her other gun deck, 10 6-pounder guns on her forecastle and aft castle. Each gun had a reserve of around 50 to 60 shot as well as bar shot and grape shot. She could also carry enough fresh water to feed her crew for 2 to 3 months and enough provisions to feed them for 5 to 6 months without calling at a port. This included wine, vinegar, oil, flour, condiments, cheese, fruits, dry vegetables, and even livestock, which would be butchered on board. History. American War of Independence 1775–1783. Sphinx fought as part of Louis de Louet d'Orvilliers' fleet against Augustus Capel's force at the Battle of Ushant on 27 July 1778, captained by Comte de Soulanges. She formed part of the Blue Squadron, the rear guard commanded by Louis-Philippe d'Orleans, Duc de Chartres. In 1780 she joined Kitchen's squadron sent to fight in the Antilles. On 17 April 1780, still captained by the Comte de Soulanges, she fought in the Battle of Martinique in the West Indies. She and the rest of the squadron then returned to France. In 1781, she joined Suffren's small force sent to fight in the Indian Ocean. On 16 April she fought in the French victory at the Battle of Porto-Praya. Afterwards she took the badly damaged Annibal in tow. She was then stationed off the Cape of Good Hope for a few weeks to take on board reinforcements heading for Mauritius Island. Between 1782 and 20 June 1783, Sphinx was engaged in Suffren's 5 battles in the Bay of Bengal and off Sri Lanka, the battles of Sadras 17 February 1782, Providian 12 April 1782, Negapatam 6 July 1782, Trincomalee August and September 7. At the Battle of Providian, Sphinx under Captain du Chaillu was fourth in the French line behind Petit Annibal Captain de Morard de Galles. She came within pistol range of his opposite number, HMS Burford Captain Peter Rainier, before opening fire. She sustained casualties, with over 20 killed, including Lieutenant Anderchesne and Lieutenant de Burdale, and about 75 wounded, including Ensign d'Agremont. During this campaign she captured the troop transport Rakes on 6 June 1782 and HMS Resolution 3 days later. She also took Heroes in tow after the latter was dismasted at the Battle of Trincomalee. After the war, Sphinx sailed to Isle-de-France for a refit. Her captain du Chaillu claimed that the cannonballs removed from her hull filled 6 longboats. Final years. She returned to France for a refit in 1784 and was then posted to the Rochefort Squadron. She was barely 10 years old, but had already been outclassed. The American War of Independence had shown that she and her type were not powerful enough, and the Naval Ministry had already begun to prioritize building 74-gun. When war broke out with Britain again in 1793, Sphinx was turned into a floating battery with 12 36-pounder guns, 4 16-pounder howitzers, 6 swivel guns, and 2 mortars. Sphinx is also recorded as a hulk in Rochefort in 1793 and disappeared from the Navy lists in 1802. Sources and references. Notes. References. Bibliography. Duchelot, Alex 1815. O'Roy. Exposed des services du contre Amiral Miss Duchelot. Paris Leblanc. Martin Serra et André Zisberg, A Lesser des Marines de Guerre Européens, vers 1680-1790, Paris Seeds, Call. Regards Sir L. Histoire No 119, 1997, 298 p. Detailed edition ISBN 2-7181-9515-0. Notice BNF no FRBN F36,697,883. Jean Mayer et Martina Serra, Histoire de la Marine Francaise, Des Origines et Jours Rennes Editions Ouest France 1994, 427 p. ISBN 2-73-1129-2. Notice BNF no FRBNF 35 million. Kyla Mowing les 600 plus Grands Batailles Navales de l'Histoire, Rennes Marines Editions 2011, 619 p. ISBN 978-2-35743-77-8. Notice BNF no FRBNF 42 million. 480,009. Jean Mascart, La vie et les travaux du Chevalier Jean-Charles de Borda, 1733-1799. Episodes de la vie scientifique au XVIIe siècle. Paris Presses de l'Université de Paris Sorbonne, Call. Bibliothèque de la Revue d'Histoire Maritime, 2817 p. ISBN 2-84050-173-. 2. Notice BNF no FRBNF 37 million. Mitchell Verge Franceschi. Dictionnaire d'Histoire Maritime, Paris Editions Robert Laffont, Call. Vauquins, 2002 1508 p. ISBN 2-221-8751-8 at 2-221-9744-0. Notice BNF no FRBNF 38 million, 825,325. Patrick Villiers, La France sur Mer. De Louis Roman 13, A Napoleon Ear. Paris, Fayard, Call. Pluriel, 2015, 286 p. ISBN 978-2-8185-437-6. Notice BNF no FRBNF 44 million, 313,515. Patrick Villiers, Jean-Pierre Duteil et Robert Muckemble Dyer. L'Europe, La Mer et les Colonies, XVIIe siècle, Hachette Supérieur, Call. Car Histoire No 37, 1997, 255 p. ISBN 2-1-145,196-5. Notice BNF no FRBNF 35 million, 864,311. Remy Monact, Une Histoire de la Marine de Guerre Francaise, Paris Editions Perrin, 2016, 526 p. ISBN 9-2-2-2-3715-4. Remy Monact, Suffren Talendier, 2009, ISBN 2-847-34333-4 p. 53-57. Jean Mitchell Roch, Dictionnaire des bâtiments de la flotte de guerre francaise de Colbert à nos jours T. E. V. 1 to 1671, 1870, Toulon, J. M. Roch, 2005, 527 p. ISBN 978-2-9 million. 505,917 0-6. Alcock 165 million, and Alain Demerliac, La Marine de Louis Roman 16, Nomenclature des Navires Francais de 1774-1792, Nice, Omega, 1996, 238p ISBN 2-906381-23-3. One-Sime Troud, Batailles Navales de la France, T. 2. Paris Chalamel Ain, 1867, 469p Lyre and Lean Archive, Georges Lacker-Gayet, La Marine Militaire de la France sous le règne de Louis Roman 15, Paris, Honor Champion Editeur, Edition Review et Augmenté in 1910 Honora, ed. 1902, 581p Notice BNF No FAR BNF 37,450,961. Georges Lacker-Gayet, La Marine Militaire de France sous le règne de Louis Roman 16, Paris Editions Honor Champion 1905, 719p Notice BNF No FR BNF 30,709,972. External links. French third-rate ship of the line Le Sphinx 1775 3 decks warships in the Age of Sail. In French Vaisseau de ligne Francais de 1682 a 1780, list by Ronald Deschaines en Ogre.